All right, let's go, man. Let's go. We here. Let's get it.
You gonna be on here too, right?
Yeah, I'll pop in for a second.
All right.
Yeah, he tried to leave me, man. I first was a setup.
Man, don't start that bullshit.
I'm coming to the internet Saturday morning saying go Van Hernandez. Hernandez done set me up with Adam 22. They done paid the nigga to get me set up over here, my nigga. Yeah. Nigga tried to leave me and have me come over here by myself, and I was coming.
Get in there, defend yourself.
My nigga got discouraged, man. I'm finna book a flight back home. I said, what? Nigga, you finna leave me? I told my people, I said, say, homie, I don't know if this nigga Govan trying to set me up. I don't think so, homie, but nigga done booked me for Adam 22, and he's hollering about he finna fly back home.
Yeah? You thought he was gonna strand you here?
I thought you paid him some extra money to get the California nigga to get me over here, get me kidnapped, hold me for ransom. Y'all thinking all kind of shit.
Whatever kind of money I got available to pay to do things, it's not like the bags that you be collecting in Memphis to do things, okay?
Okay, well, let me know.
So I'm gonna just throw that out there. I don't get involved in those kind of things. I seen Kenny Money was just out here doing interviews. I got left off the list. Damn. I'm gonna go out on a limb, say that might be because I'm hanging out with you.
Yeah, probably.
Because I vowed to never do this. Because I said, man, I don't trust him. He don't have no substance. So when we got here, my son said, Dad, go buy no jumper. He told me that 5 years ago. He said, Dad,
that's
my
your son?
No. My son, Mexican and black.
He said that was your son. I didn't know if that was
way more handsome than that nigga. He want to be my son.
Oh, okay.
He really want me to go with his mama.
Yeah?
But I won't.
Damn.
I like young ladies.
I could serve you up. My mom, too. She's never got black, as far as I know.
Let me have her.
Yeah.
I specialize in those.
Yeah.
I specialize in the ones that ain't been across the railroad track.
You ever just get that deep-seated feeling that your dad ain't beating it up right?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
I have.
You just look at
I never thought about my mother getting fucked. Never.
Yeah.
It's never crossed my mind.
I done seen it.
Wow, you're fucked up in the
You guys got a friendship, huh?
No, I ain't see. I seen a nigga come out the bedroom.
I know
what that
you done been baby boy before with Melvin in the house. Yeah. Yeah, but nah, nigga, I said, nah, man, somebody asked me for a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, nah, man, I ain't gonna never do this motherfucking podcast.
Right.
Because I was mad at you.
Even though, like, from my perspective, it makes no sense because I'm like probably the illest white boy who maybe ever lived.
You ill, but nigga, you been against me the whole time.
I don't even understand how you could feel that way.
Well, let me take you back.
Let's go through.
Let me take you back to the beginning.
Yeah. Okay.
Me and you we used to just fuck with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And you had invited me to come to the podcast, and I hadn't denied it until you mentioned that Charleston White. I invited Charleston White to come here.
And my former host said that he was going to get you set up.
That nigga he said with a conviction. He said, if that nigga come here, I'm going to set that nigga up. His conviction said he'll really do it.
I'm going to be real. I've known him for a long time. He ain't doing stuff like that.
I ended up speaking to him and his dad, and we ended up getting cool. So, but nigga, we don't know at the time.
No, for sure.
At the time, I'm in tour with China Mac and all the Asians. I'm in tour with the California niggas because they say I can't say the word crab and slob because I'm talking to my local Crips and Bloods. So we don't know.
Right. I mean, I wasn't happy about AD doing that at the time. And really, I think he was kind of like trying to live out some sort of like gangster fantasy on the podcast. Like he's the type to get people set up.
Well, we thought he was. So, homie, you got to think, when we looking from afar, all we know, this is his gangbanging culture. We don't know who's what here.
Right.
We just know what he project. And so that's all I had to go off of. I was living in here. I was living in L.A. off of Imperial, Vermont a little while before that.
We're talking about before you blew up as a podcaster?
Yeah, right. Okay. About a year before that. So I was staying here. And my son used to always tell me, Dad, try to go by no jumper. Try to go by no. So I was familiar with you from my son because they was watching y'all. When I became big on the internet, I didn't know who you actually were. Didn't know your background. I didn't know Bosco. I didn't know Nina Capone. I didn't know none of these LA niggas.
Nina Boy,
yeah, that nigga. I didn't know S-Bone, so I didn't know none of these niggas.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. And me and him ended up getting cool.
I interviewed him like 3 days before they killed him. 2 days before.
I started trying to show him how to make money as a content creator doing YouTube. So, because I was starting to learn the game. So I just know when I would do interviews, people would ask me, well, what you think about Bosco? I ain't know nothing about him. So when I watched their interviews, they would ask him and everybody would have something negative to say. That was my response.
Right.
So I ain't know none of these niggas. So when y'all came here, all y'all knew is I'm just disrespecting Nipsey Hussle. I'm just disrespecting Crips and Bloods. But y'all never went back to the beginning of why.
Right, because you had all these bad experiences when you were doing your little Crip internship out here before you popped off, right?
I've never had a Crip internship out here.
Not formally, but you were trying to hang out with the Crips out here and shit,
I've never had a bad experience in California, ever. Right. Melvin Farmer is the biggest lie. I came to live in California to work at Diamond Dale Adolescent Group Home. I met Melvin Farmer at a speaking engagement. He was with the Latin King Tone. Okay. He was doing a speaking engagement with John Gotti's Jr. son, Fred Hampton Jr. And they was on a national speaking tour. That's how I met Melvin Farmer. Okay. I didn't come to California to hang out with that nigga. I came to California to hang out with a childhood friend that I went to school with. Okay. So I landed my dream job, and shout out to Diamond Dale Adolescent Group Home. So I was working with the kids who was either getting ready to go to YA or coming out of YA. So I wasn't out here gangbanging. Right. So I met Melvin Farmer on the internet. He invited me to a speaking engagement with Olympian star Althea Mosley. She's from here. So she's from LA. So I met him doing youth advocacy and anti-gang cognitive intervention work, gang prevention. Right. So I never hung out in LA streets. I would catch the Uber to go hang out with him at St. Andrews Park to work in the community center right there with the kids. So I've never had a bad experience. Okay. So through Melvin Farmer, I met King Baba Louie. When I met King Baba Louie, I had a relative that was in town, that was in town at the time. We all fell in love with King Baba Louie because he didn't come off as a gang-banging guy. So we invited King Baba Louie for a speaking engagement to come to Texas. That's how I got connected here. So through King Baba Louie, I was invited to go to Nipsey's funeral with Melvin because he didn't have a ride to the funeral. He was standing in the backyard of King Baba Louie's mom's house, up there in like a little shack. I called a lift, met him the day of Nipsey's funeral. He and I lifted to the Rolling 60s neighborhood. That day I met Cappuccino, the head of the Rolling 60s. So I met Cappuccino, I met Miss SS, and met a couple other people. Went to the funeral, rode in the car with Cappuccino. Melvin was in another car. Somehow he and I got separated. And this was like a training day experience. I got left with the Rolling 60s after the funeral during the procession.
And is this the moment that convinced you that they were no good?
They never convinced me they were no good. So here's the thing, right? So I get left in a Rolling 60s neighborhood and they finna have Nipsey's procession come through there. Some kind of way, I got stuck with Raymond Washington's daughter, Ray Ray. So I had to hold security, walking with her. So I got separated from Cap Nim, so it's just me and her. So how I conducted myself won their admiration and respect. Melvin's nowhere around. So I'm hearing niggas say, what's up, cuz? Who is homie? That's Skull partner from Texas. What's up with him? Nigga, I'm looking around saying, shit, how I'm gonna get home? Some kind of way, you couldn't use the phone, so I couldn't even get an Uber out of there. So it's nightfall. Big Psych, one of Raymond Washington's partners, one of his best friends, homie, gave me a ride to the I was staying on the borderline of Diver Lanes in the Hoover's neighborhood. Big Psych gave me a ride back. I never seen Melvin Farmer ever again.
Really?
Ever again. So I never had a bad experience in California. I dressed up every day in coveralls. If I show you my old Facebook page, I was in coveralls, a cowboy hat, Mexican cowboy boots, playing country boy. Hey, how you doing, sister? Hey, how you doing, brother? So I maneuvered through here playing country boy. So I never had no bad experience. Okay. So what ended up happening, I ended up connecting with the 60s. I ended up connecting with King Baba Louie, and Melvin Farmer got left out. He wanted to be the nigga to come to the city and get all the love that you saw that we seen King Baba Louie get in the neighborhood. So I had just landed a big contract in the textile industry. And what I noticed by living in California is y'all have a lot of textile product out here. T-shirts, beanie hats, hoodies, sweatpants. I get T-shirts for 10 cents. I get sweatpants for $2. So I plug the 60 niggas in where they can start getting the T-shirts, the hoodies, and the beanie hats. And then I was shipping shit to Melvin them at the bookstore right there. And I won't say what I was shipping, but that nigga know what I was shipping to him. So he got
narcotics.
No. I ain't never done nothing illegal.
Okay.
You know, I ain't never done nothing illegal. But I shipped him something to save his life one time. So he could call me in the middle of the night, say, look at our text. He didn't even know my real name at the time because he was looking at my Nat Turner Facebook page. Say, look at our text. I need to get a ride to the probation officer. I think his mom was staying up in North Cali somewhere. So nigga, I've never had a bad experience in California. Nobody knew me to do anything to me.
But everything you're describing makes it sound like you're describing how you'd be on good terms with the Crips, but then we all know that soon after you did a little bit of a heel turn and decided to start offending them at every turn, right?
It wasn't a heel turn. So what I did was I used to go live walking on Hoover Street every day telling the Crips outside of California, y'all not real Crips. So I would go back home and tell my local Crips, nigga, because at the time, Real Tune TV, the Bob Supreme nigga, they was doing a documentary on the Crips and the Bloods. OG Percy was emerging, and I was dissing them niggas because they was nobodies. They was dope fiends, right? So now I'm going viral because
I got a lot of shit for saying that OG Percy used to be a crackhead.
He still is a crackhead. So what ended up happening? I'm getting into it with my local Crips. Right. I had moved after the Nipsey's funeral. I remember that there was speculation where they wanted to change either Slauson Avenue to Nipsey Hussle, and I remember the '60s putting up a push against that. Saying, "Nah, ain't nobody bigger than Set, cuz." So I remember hearing that. So I never looked to California. I always went back home and said, y'all niggas not real Crips, because what I saw living here is these niggas here don't get to age out the game.
Right.
The OG Percy's and all them other niggas back home, they get to age out. They get to go play grandfather at 60. These niggas out here can't do that. It's still niggas repping at 65, 55. Where the niggas back in Texas, once they do their time, come home, they don't do like these niggas. So what I realized is that's these niggas' game. They the realest, they the strongest, and anything outside of California ain't real. So I went back home with that message. And I disrespected the Truman Street Blood. I disrespected Joe Blood. I disrespected everything locally that Real Tune was trying to put out there. So what ended up happening?
So he was trying to glorify.
He was trying to glorify.
You decided to tear it down.
Yeah, because I'm in the boys' home with all these niggas.
But you were tearing it down just because you realized that the LA version of gangbanging was more official?
You niggas ain't real. How can you be a real Crip and you can't come up here? So I would go home and tell niggas, you niggas dumb and you niggas stupid, claiming a set you niggas can't never even walk the street on. And that's what the California niggas think about y'all niggas. They look down on you nigga, country boy ass nigga claiming our street. Nigga, they played on us. And you gotta salute. This is the best game we ever seen. So when I went back home, I started getting into it with the Harvest, the Harvest Street Ford Trade Gangster Crips. I went viral for the first time ever on World Star Hip Hop. It says, Fort Worth man snitches on Fort Trey Harvest Street Gangster Crips. That's what made me go viral.
Snitching about what?
I told him, he told me drop my location. I told him meet me at the police department, nigga. And I drove to the police department. Turned my camera around, said, yeah, nigga, meet me at the police department. Then I went inside and told the police, yeah, man, I got a Harvest Street Fort Trey Gangster Crip. I paused and said, hey, is Officer Charles Rogers in here? Tell him Charles White came to see him. Yeah, man, I want, yeah. So I played on the internet.
Okay.
So when I went viral, now you got the California nigga saying, man, you can't say crab, you can't say slob. Nigga, you.
That's what started it.
That's what started.
Okay.
Fuck you niggas too. Y'all niggas don't kill number niggas, nigga. Y'all ain't shot it now gun. So now it's fuck all you nigga because y'all ain't done nothing now. White man, now Mexican, but y'all got a history of killing more niggas than the Ku Klux Klan. How you gonna honor that shit?
I mean, just in general, people tend to kill other people within their group.
Show me the Jews. Show me Jews killing Jews. Show me Asians killing Asians. Show me where they have show me where they make up the smallest percentage of people in the country and they have the over most of the homicides. No other race has that but us. No other race does gangbanging like us.
The Hispanics do it.
The Hispanic,
whites do it.
The Hispanic murder rate is not like the black on black crime.
It might not be as high, but
it ain't even close.
If a Hispanic person gets killed, it's almost certainly going to be by another Hispanic person. 80% of the time.
Name me last time you can recall a big Hispanic gang killing compared to ours.
Hispanic gangs kill each other all the time out here.
But we don't know it.
I mean,
name one.
They ain't famous enough that people are putting it on the front page.
Whether ours are famous or not, you're going to hear about us. Nobody kills each other more than black Americans, nowhere on earth. You cannot compare that to anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably a higher percentage.
It's not even a higher percentage. Nobody does to each other what black Americans do to each other. White people don't do each other like this. Mexicans don't do each other like this. When Mexican gang come in, they take each other in. Mexicans don't openly fuck over each other. So other people.
So then the whole question becomes, and one side
I don't care about gangs, period.
But one side makes you a normal person, and the other side makes you some sort of Nazi. The question is there something inherent in black people that they want to kill each other, or is it just surely because of the conditions in America that they've been in?
It has nothing to do with the conditions of America. You wanting to kill people has everything to do with the conditions of your heart and not the conditions of your environment.
The conditions of your heart are going to be determined by the conditions you grew up in, right?
I know plenty of people grew up in the conditions and don't kill people or hurt people or gangbang.
Well, it's not going to transfer to everybody.
I know people that grew up in worse conditions than LA gangbangers grew up in and don't kill people.
So what's in the heart of a black man that he just wants to kill?
I don't know.
That's really what you think?
Yeah. Really? It's in his heart. Yeah, all killers kill based from their heart, not their mind.
Do you think that like black people just have this like warrior spirit that makes them want to do battle?
Warriors don't group up, or soldiers do. Warriors fight alone. They don't fight in groups.
Okay.
Yeah, black people don't have a warrior spirit, because if we had a warrior spirit, we'll kill a white man as soon as we can think about it.
Right.
We have a coward spirit. That's why we hurt each other. If we really were a warrior, we would look across and hurt anything but us. Like real warriors. I mean, real warriors don't self-inflict.
But like, it's hard for me to even think of a society that engages that way, that like kills their oppressor. That's not normally how it goes. People kill other people from their community.
I watch Israel and Palestine kill each other all the time. I watch Ukraine and Russia do it. I watch China fuck over Japan.
Right, but those are two countries at war.
No. We're not countries. You said you don't see where no other person does the oppressor. Yeah, you goddamn right. Palestine is looking to kill Israel. Yeah. That's why they're at war right now. Yeah. They was tired of being oppressed.
Right. Well, really, they're at war because Israel decided to bomb the fuck out of them.
No, they're not at war. Remember, Palestine went over there and kidnapped a bunch of them people and killed them and caused us to get into the war with Israel. That's why we backed Israel.
But the people who were doing didn't have the institutional power to start a war.
No.
Israel started the war in reaction to that.
Israel did start the war. We backed them for the war. But though Israel is oppressing Palestine, we all know that. They done took them people and got them boxed off and damn near locked up free. So they said, we're tired of being oppressed by these people who America keep helping oppressor. So they went and kidnapped about 100 Jewish people and American people. And then since they didn't come to term, now the fake war started. But the Palestinians didn't start that war. They was responding to oppression like they always been. At first, they used to throw rocks at the Jews. Mm-hmm. Then the United Nations had to tell the Jews, hey, it's not fair for y'all to keep shooting bullets, oppressing those people. So get rubber bullets. So the Jewish Israeli people got rubber bullets. And then Palestinians was eating their ass up with rocks. Those are warriors. The motherfucking Palestinians that's fighting their oppressors back. Them motherfucking Afghanistan that ran America out their country, that's how you fight your oppressors. We fight each other.
Right.
It's easy to kill another black man. He already dead.
Okay.
Yeah. See, I went to jail. I gave a gun to a nigga and told him to shoot a white man. And I got out the car and we stood over the white man and watched him die. Yeah, I bought that for the gangbangers. Yeah.
If I gotta go, this is how I want to go.
Yeah, with that dick in your
staring down at your urethra.
Niggas don't know how to respond to a gun with a dick at the end of it. See, they'll try to fight me and take the real gun. Them niggas will freeze up with that dick hanging in their face right there.
I tried to hand him that earlier, and you seemed like you got a little. You were kind of hyped until you saw the penis part.
Yeah, I was. But now, we don't have it in us to retaliate against our oppressors. Because we hate one another more than what we hate that have been done to us.
It's a tall task. It's a lot easier to kill a random guy rather than kill a
I've never in my life shot a gun at a black man, ever in life. I've never kicked a black man in the head down on the ground. Never. I've never jumped a black man.
Mm-hmm.
So all of my crimes been going across the railroad tracks. Go over there and steal. Go over there and do that, because I had somebody who was teaching me that. I had uncles that would come from the 50s, the 40s, the 60s, and I come in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
So I come in an era where we heard about get the man, attack the man, fall and slip in the man stove, play on the man. The gangbanging shit didn't come to 89, 90. By that time, we already got a foundation.
Right.
So gangbanging is not in our hearts. That's why it's easy for us to quit after.
But isn't gangbanging just a response to being in extremely dangerous conditions in which you need to group up with other people in order to do battle with other groups of people?
Then why didn't the slaves gangbang?
Probably just wasn't really available to them as an option, right? They were fucking slaves.
Well, based off what you just said, don't you need other people to group up with other people to fight other people? So once we became free in
there were slave rebellions, right?
No, it was very few.
Yeah, but because they're oppressed, they have no weapons, they have no money.
So once we got free and got weapons, why didn't we group up in gangs then?
I mean, they were probably more focused on assimilating into the culture that they had just gained their freedom from.
No, they never assimilated. They couldn't.
Well, they probably thought that it was more accessible than it ended up being.
They never thought that. My grandmother's 80 years old. She never told me they thought that. She's still alive. My pops is almost 8. They never thought that.
But why did your grandparents not group up and go to war?
Because it's never been about getting in the gang. It's about building your family.
But when we say gangs, we think about gangs fighting against each other, not like fighting against the people that are controlling them.
Sure we do. When I think of gangs in New York, those people fought against each other. Those were white people, Italians, Irish. They wasn't black. And they were way more dangerous and violent than these today's gangs.
Don't you think about that? So much of that is because it's like we accept the structures within our societies, and most of us don't really feel as if we have the power to control the society we live in.
Black people do not accept the structures of society. That's why we go to jail for committing financial crimes. That's why when we go to school, we don't pay attention in class.
Right.
That's why we go to ISS. That's why we get kicked off the football team, because we don't fit into the structure. We have way more power. That's why we sell dope when the white men say we can't sell dope. That's why we pimp and go across the state line when they say don't. So we have the power to do whatever we want to do.
They have the power, but it's like most of us don't really think about the world as if we're going to be able to just commit crimes until we change the social order.
We do. It's called ball till you fall. We got music that teaches ball till you fall.
But isn't that the opposite of what we're talking about?
No, that's
balling until you die.
Well, you're trying to make sense of people who don't have sense. And I'm saying, no, our people had greater sense than what you're trying to give them for. Well, don't you think? No, our people thought greater. They built Black Wall Street.
Why are you saying people who don't have sense?
Our people built Black Wall Street. Gangbangers don't have sense. They can't build nothing. They can't manufacture nothing. Black people created some of the things that's mostly been invented, from the stoplight to cotton gin. What you mean? We didn't think to create gangs. We thought to be free under worse conditions. So we're under better conditions. We're freer. Why would we join gangs and they didn't?
I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of minority groups in our country that didn't really like gravitate towards the whole gang thing. But then there's a lot of non-black groups that did. The mafia.
Well, we never had a mafia because we don't want to be gangsters. Gangsters extort themselves. Black people never extorted one another. We had a community.
LA kind of known for extorting one another.
But before gangs started, you got to think all the black people that came from the South that built Watts, California, all them vibrant black towns, all them vibrant black places in LA before gangbanging started. Why them people didn't gangbang? And it was vibrant here then.
Yeah. No, that's a good question for sure.
You know why? Because their children didn't have a struggle. The gangbanging children didn't come from gangbanging because they was in impoverished conditions. They could walk the neighborhoods and go get an apple off the tree.
But don't you think that the gang shit is like a reaction to just feeling hopeless in your life in general? Not necessarily that you're being like violently oppressed on a day-to-day basis.
When I look at them niggas in prison and they join the gangs and they fighting and what they fighting about in jail, catching phase, they don't look hopeless. When they on here talking about how they live their gangbanging life, they don't look hopeless. They seem like they're bragging about it. They got pride in it.
When I go to the hood,
they got love for it.
When I go to the hood and I see like, you know, a group of 16-year-old kids sitting around in an alley just like waiting for somebody to come through so they could shoot at their car, these are people who feel hopeless. They feel as if there's no college career path for them. There's no way that they're going to be able to go get a high-paying job and be able to make 6 figures a year.
Have you done a qualitative study to talk to them and see why?
I mean, this is obviously anecdotal, but these people don't really pursue those opportunities. I'm telling you why.
You're saying, obviously, from some kids sitting in the, you saying alleyway, waiting to shoot at a car. Why they're not robbing the bank? If they're hopeless, why they not robbing a bank?
Probably because they just view that as being like
why not rob the local,
very low, small chance of success.
Why not rob the local guy that's selling weed? Why not be breaking into a house?
They probably do that. So breaking houses, that's very common.
So why sit in the alley the way to shoot at nobody? Why not go get a job?
Well, it's part of being in a gang. You got to protect your area, right?
No, I've never heard that. Ever.
For real?
I've never heard that.
I mean, the motherfuckers are patrolling for that purpose.
No. They're patrolling to extort each other.
I would say more often than not, they're patrolling to just protect the block.
So how about this? How about you wake up and go spend some time with those 16-year-old kids? See what condition that their home life is. See what they do when they wake up in the morning, and tell me how hopeless they is if they got a phone.
I already kind of know what they do.
Well, you sound like most typical arrogant white man that try to look from niggas from up there. See, you didn't grow up down here to really know. You're making speculations.
Well, I'm making observations based on my life experience.
Your life experience don't fit into the black spectrum because you're looking from afar with binoculars.
I think most people would say the last 10 years of my life, I've been pretty deeply immersed in the black experience, right?
When the last time you had to, when the last time you sat at a black table and ate black food? In a black household.
I have been to restaurants with black people.
I didn't ask you a restaurant.
We don't go over to people's houses out here.
There you go. So you don't know niggas. You don't know black people.
You have to go to their house to know them?
Yes. If you don't go into a person's home or person's village, how can you know their culture?
In LA, we don't really go to people's houses.
LA ain't black. It's Mexican.
We got a lot of Mexicans. We got a lot of blacks too.
Yeah. So basically, what I'm saying here, you really don't know black people just listening and talking.
Just because I haven't been to their house to eat dinner.
No.
So we can't just like go to Denny's.
Well, this is what I'm saying. You say observation, but where are you observing from?
Going to people's neighborhoods, doing vlogs and shit.
There you go. So you go into their neighborhood and you figure these guys is hopeless, but they got their cameras on.
I think they are hopeless. I think they feel hopeless.
No, they don't feel hopeless. They feel good. They feel high because most guys are high. Most guys are on drugs. And when you get drunk and you get high, the hopeless that you feel goes away.
I mean, if you're a 16-year-old kid smoking weed and numbing yourself all day.
You're not hopeless.
Pills and
you're not hopeless. You're having fun. You're having fun. Most kids are experimental.
Yeah, but you're having fun in the moment by doing something that's kind of separating you from the more long-term opportunity.
It's fun getting high, guys.
Right. If you start popping perks every day in high school, you're not probably on the path to becoming a lawyer.
Well, that has nothing to do with you coming on the path to becoming a lawyer. You're not hopeless if you're getting high every day. For one, you got money to get high. So how can you be hopeless and you got money to get high?
There's a lot of ways to get high that are pretty inexpensive.
Well, if you can get high, you're not hopeless. You're doing what you want to do.
I would say getting high leaves you just as hopeless as you would be otherwise.
When you're hopeless, suicide is on the option, not getting high. When you're hopeless, suicide is on the option, not getting high. Getting high is for recreation.
A lot of drugs are kind of like
getting high
out suicide, right?
No.
If you start doing fentanyl every day, isn't the end result you dying?
I know some motherfuckers want to get high every day with fentanyl. They want the fentanyl that's going to make them die and come back to life like Michael Jackson was doing every night.
Right.
Michael Jackson was loving doing that profile going and coming back. It's a motherfucker want the hair run and go almost called the overdose. Yeah. Why? That's where they're going to go buy it from. They want the deadly dope. And it ain't because you're depressed and hopeless. You want to feel good. This is what you like to do. You enjoy the feeling. Come on, man. It's called choices and decisions. Your conditions don't determine your choices.
But a rational father is not going to sit around and do Percocets all day because he feels like he has an opportunity and he has important things to do. Those are the things that stop people from just sitting around doing drugs.
I know some guys get high every day and get up and go to work. I know some white boys shoot dope, do perks, smoke crack, do cocaine, and they're the best goddamn lawyers you can find. So I do know some fathers get high every day. I know some mothers come home from teaching school, fix the kids' food, get high and drunk every day, and she's a loving mother.
But isn't the kid or the career a reason to not get that high?
Nope.
It's hard to be a good dad if you're getting fucked up every day.
I know some motherfuckers get up loaded. We watched a real-life movie of an airplane where Denzel Washington was a pilot getting high every day. Turned the plane upside down, landed the motherfucker perfect, then got high to go to the court hearing. Real life shit.
Snakes on the plane.
No. This is a real life story.
It's called Flight.
It's a real life story of a real pilot who went to jail, served time, got high again to get normal. It's some people have to operate in their normalcy, getting high, and they are functional at this.
Well, I spent most of my life smoking shitloads of weed, and I've been very successful.
We're not talking about you, though. We're not talking. No, I didn't spend most of my life smoking weed.
But you've been smoking a lot of weed since you've been successful, right?
I've been smoking weed, since I've been successful.
And you've been able to manage it. However, I somehow think that if you started snorting fentanyl every day, that you'd probably have a harder time.
I don't know. I know people that snort fentanyl. I know people that get high.
And those are probably the people who are able to do it to some sort of level that isn't going to destroy their lives.
There's a such thing that you learn if you understand alcoholism and drug addiction. There's such thing as functional addicts. Most people are functional addicts.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Even functional fentanyl?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could do a reasonable amount. And a lot of people don't. I think I would have a hard time doing this job if I was doing fentanyl every day, but I could probably work at Amazon.
Where I'm from, most fentanyl addicts die in a short period of time.
Yeah.
Kodak Black and them ain't dead yet. He say he fucking with the fake perks. Yeah. It's fentanyl and everything. It's fentanyl and everything. So any hard drugs you doing, nigga, I know motherfucker been doing hard drugs 40, 50 years.
Yeah, that's why you never see a crack addict die.
I ain't seen a fentanyl nigga.
It's more like they die and nobody really cares that much. Right?
I ain't found a nigga died of fentanyl yet. I don't know one person that I can personally say, yeah, they had an overdose of fentanyl. And I know nigga pop pills like crazy.
I know plenty of people.
I don't know any.
I know niggas
a bunch of rappers on this podcast. Lil Peep died for taking fake Xans.
Yeah. I call bullshit. I say I say he died of diabetes. I call bullshit.
This guy. All right. So, what is No Jumper's involvement in this? Please tell me, like, what I need to be doing better as a person who is making money off the Black community.
You're very successful at what you're doing. I wouldn't suggest that you change and switch up nothing because this shit is working for you.
Okay, but you want to destroy the gang community, so you're seeing No Jumper as being effective at that.
I ain't got nothing with the gang community. I got problem with my gang bangers in my city. What y'all do in California don't mean shit to me.
And for the record, I think the position of the average LA gangbanger is not like, oh, Texas gangbangers, they're goofy as fuck. It might be like, to a certain extent, it might be like, oh, y'all do things that we don't do, or y'all don't beef the same way that we beef. They might have some opinions about that, but in my time in this, I never heard somebody from LA be like, oh, every gang member from Houston or Dallas is goofy as fuck. Like that's not the attitude.
I've heard them say it on here. I've heard them say it.
I've heard them say, "Oh, y'all are not doing it right."
I done heard Gumby say it. I can go live. This is what I'm saying.
But Gumby's the one who's calling motherfuckers out from Texas because he just feels like they're doing it wrong.
I agree with Gumby. You niggas are frauds. You niggas ain't real because I grew up watching the culture. Ain't nobody came from LA and put these niggas down. LA came to use us and play on us, and when they got through, they left. Didn't no real niggas really come out there and put nothing down. Homie, we was a country town that didn't know nothing about gangbanging until we saw the movie Colors.
Yeah.
Boot Nose came out here, had some relatives, brought some rolling 60 niggas out there. The Skyline Pyru niggas went out there, but ain't no real Crips went to Texas and put nobody down, my nigga. Fort Worth was one of the first cities before Houston and Dallas to gangbang. San Antonio had some real LA niggas go. OKC, but nigga, Fort Worth, Texas, nah, my nigga, them country boys. We had posses, nigga, fighting at the skating ring.
Yeah.
So I'm telling these nigga, ain't none of y'all real. If you ain't came up here and got put on.
You gotta go all the way over here. That's pretty unrealistic for the average gang member.
Say if you ain't a real Muslim until you done took your pilgrimage to Mecca, like Malcolm. You just a jailhouse Muslim.
If
nigga.
you're gonna make it out here, it's gonna cost you at least, let's say, $1,500.
Man,
that's kind of out of the realm of possibility.
Get on your Greyhound bus and come get that ass kicked up here. Book that Greyhound bus ticket, take that week
dudes who do that go viral and get clowned for coming to LA and getting beat into a set by people that they don't know and they're never going to see again.
Well, think about this.
When it happens, sure.
You getting clowned when you go to prison by your family members for representing a street in the color that you don't even know where to go walk on. You got all this shit tattooed on you. 5 dudes who you can't even go walk on them people's street, nigga.
I ain't never been on the street.
You can't even go up there and mention it. You go, cause nigga, you can't even mention it. And if you go to the feds and you from Texas and you get out that Texas car and go get in that Crip and Blood car, you a goof troop. Nigga, they gonna use you. Nigga, you a mule, you a holder. Nigga, nah, nigga. So everybody looking at you crazy and stupid. You rolling 60, but you can't go up there. And you go die for this. You go hurt your mama for this. You go abandon your kids for this. And you ain't got no lineage to it. Nigga, that didn't make sense to me when I started thinking as a logical thinking man.
For sure.
Yeah, joining a gang is pretty illogical. For most people.
Well,
I mean, if you're a young kid who's trying to not get his ass whooped walking home from school, I guess I get it. But carrying that into your adulthood, probably not a great idea.
That's when most of us get in there as a boy.
Yeah. Well,
So
they
you
clown anyone who doesn't. You join a gang when you're in your 20s. They
So
ruthlessly
you mean
clown
to tell me, nigga, you still have the same values, the same morals and affirmation and affection that you have at 15 and 16 and 50?
Definitely not.
I don't. So that's why I look at these niggas as being mentally retarded.
Even just the notion of hood hop and the idea that you join a gang when you're 16 and then all of a sudden you're 21 and you realize, oh, the gang I joined, those dudes are a bunch of busters. I want to join this other gang, hang out with these other people. If you do want to be in a gang, even just that, the idea that 5 years later you can't change your mind about who you want to hang out with it puts gangbanging into the realm of like fantasy.
So
like this is
switching gangs or just denouncing.
That's what I'm saying. They'll destroy you on the internet if you switch hoods.
You destroy gangbanging culture with your podcast. I did.
But just what, shining light on it?
Yeah. You gave light to an unlit world. And nigga, to get on here to see the none of them have a business mind. None of them can talk about.
Some of them certainly.
I've been watching you for years.
Black Sam.
Black Sam will have a business mind. That's something Nipsey built. He just happened to be running.
But they didn't get that far with Nipsey. Black Sam's taking it into reality.
If Nipsey wouldn't have died, they wouldn't have it this far.
Nah, I bet they'd be further ahead.
I doubt it.
I mean, shit, if they had this giant billboard of a human being, this guy who was promoting this shit at every time.
Well, you got to think, Diddy had control of him, so how good he would have been.
Diddy had control of Nipsey?
Who had the album done? Who done that Victory album?
I don't know. I don't think I ever heard their names
well, there's a video of them clapping together. He told, hey, man, y'all quit clapping.
Uh-huh. So
you tell me, had he not died, this wouldn't be what it is. The marathon wouldn't be what it was.
You don't think?
I know so.
Really? I think
because when he was alive, he didn't get this same support from LA.
That is true.
He didn't have this same support with Fat Burger in the Marathon store when he was alive.
You mean Marathon Burger?
Well,
Fat Burger's its own thing.
He had a Fat Burger right there. Didn't Nip have the Fat Burger right there in the store? In that little corner, in that square? Yeah, they took me there. They took me on a tour there.
He owned a Fat Burger?
That's what I was told, with the pictures and everything in there.
I never heard that.
So that's where the idea of the Marathon Burger came from. Okay. So you tell me, if it wasn't for his death, where would the support come from?
Just him as a person. Like he had just got on the cover of GQ. You know, he's like kind of reaching like that was a big part of why it was such a tragedy when he got killed, because he was reaching a whole new level.
I was living here in LA at the time. I didn't hear his music playing on the radio.
Yeah, but it was growing, and a lot of people from the hood, especially, will tell you that he was the sound of their adolescence. For me, on Melrose, hanging out with the SoundCloud rappers, though, for sure, nobody was listening.
The day of his passing, I couldn't name one song.
Yeah.
The day of his funeral, I knew the whole Victory Lap album.
But there's a million rappers in Texas like that too, where you guys all know all their songs, and then meanwhile we don't know what the fuck's going on.
It don't matter, they're not dead.
Right. But if
they don't have a burger store.
But usually when people die, their legend status kind of goes up, right?
Pop Smoke didn't. His music did, but his legend status didn't.
Pop Smoke is an icon. You go to New York, they got murals everywhere.
His music is.
The music too.
But when you say his music went up, but Pop Smoke is not an icon. His music is.
Maybe not on the level of Nipsey, but I think he's an icon.
DMX died. He didn't go up.
I mean, I would say DMX.
Doe B died. He didn't go up.
But DMX also died after being basically like a public drug addict for like 20 years.
No matter.
Nipsey didn't have that kind of experience.
So did Whitney Houston.
Right.
She died a drug addict.
And she would probably be
Michael Jackson died a drug addict.
She would be mourned in a more serious way if she hadn't been a public drug addict.
So what I'm saying is, you don't get the same support just because you die.
But a lot of people, their legend status increases because of that. You know, Jay-Z, Gucci Mane, we've got to see these guys become old heads and make embarrassing decisions that taint their legacies.
So we got to watch
Nipsey didn't get a chance to do that.
What decision Jay-Z made?
I just think overall Rock Nation's kind of viewed as like a bully apparatus. I think people view a lot of his stances on capitalism as being hypocritical. I think that he's kind of proven himself as maybe not having the best taste in rappers.
And he on the Epstein file.
Besides La Russell, that's kind of a black mark on his legacy.
Yeah, and he on the Epstein file list.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I don't really think there's much to that, but yeah, that's not the best look.
Foxy Brown said she was fucking her when she was underage.
I think that is not true. She didn't say that, right?
She did say that. I swear to God, she said it was in one of them Source magazine interviews.
Nah.
She said the boy had a horse dick.
You want the fact check? Did Foxy Brown say Jay-Z fucked her.
Boy had a horse dick.
A horse dick. I feel like I would have heard about that. Fucked her.
You're not in tune with the culture. You just got hip in the last 10 years. You were straight white boy.
I'm pretty
15, 20 years ago. In the 90s, you were straight white boy.
I went back and watched some Adamo videos, man.
Straight white boy.
Yeah.
The top white boy. Top rank.
I already know. That's how you got over here with
There are no verified public statements where Foxy Brown clearly and directly said that Jay-Z had sex with her when she was underage.
Sure it is. What site you sorting?
ChatGPT.
Oh man, I don't believe shit ChatGPT say.
ChatGPT is the culmination of all human knowledge.
It mixes lies with truth and inaccurate information. We're living in an information age, so ChatGPT would not give you accurate information. Don't trust it.
It definitely told me some inaccurate shit.
It's wrong sometimes. Yeah. But as far as something big as Foxy Brown making that claim.
If 1997, 98, man, she made a claim. Nigga, Jay-Z, all of them were fucking with underage girls at the time. R. Kelly, Dame Dash. This was known in the industry.
Actually, recently in 2024, Foxy again denied that claim.
Man,
and said that was fake news.
Man, it ain't fake news. She'll come back later and say, but they all were doing it.
This is what you're referring to. A lot of the rumors trace back to a 2013 gossip report claiming that Foxy allegedly said that she lost her virginity to Jay-Z at 15 when he was 27. Foxy has publicly denied that story and threatened legal action.
I'm saying it right now. I'm saying it right now.
There's no victim.
She got paid off.
But she's not a victim. And hey, that's a total possibility. But if we don't have evidence, then what are we really going on?
Well,
true.
They all were doing it. So there's really no victim because they all did it. R. Kelly didn't have no victims.
No, there's tons of victims. They made a whole documentary about him.
They did? No. He didn't get convicted of none of that. He got convicted of some RICO shit, mafia type charges.
Is that true?
Very much so.
Heard that. But okay, I almost forgot that I was dealing with a pretty hardcore conspiracy theorist, which I just was watching.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, I was just watching you talking to Sean Cotton about how the world is flat and all this type of shit. So
I never said the world flat. I said the world round.
Okay, he actually said that he thinks
I believe the world round.
No, he thinks the moon landing is fake. You guys both agree that space is fake.
I didn't say space was fake. I said I think the ocean is space.
That space is the ocean.
Yeah.
To me, I feel like you're kind of doing a disservice to your overall message by saying stuff like that.
I don't have a message.
Well, you do, whether you want to.
I've never had a message. My message was
the culmination of everything you say is your message.
Hey, y'all, I'm a character. This is not the real me. I want to take y'all back to my second Say Cheese TV interview. I said, say, man, it sounds like y'all falling for the macking in the conversation. I'm just playing a character. Half the shit I say, I don't mean or believe.
But isn't that something for you to just kind of fall back on when you find yourself in unfriendly territories as a podcaster?
I've touched millions. I stay in unfriendly territory and ain't nobody done nothing. I intentionally disrespect dead people, kids. So ain't nobody, everybody I done disrespect, I done been in their face and I never bow down.
Right.
I told y'all I'm playing a character.
But when you take on your more extreme
but I'm making millions.
Like
I'm making millions.
Right, but like, making fun of somebody's dead kid. Like,
I do make fun of it. But what you gonna do about it? I made fun of your dead fucking kid. What you gonna do?
Well, I could do that too, but what do I gain from that?
But what you mean? I like to do it.
You like to make fun of dead kids?
I love it.
But how do you justify that?
Easy. Same reason white people justify slavery. And
not this white person.
Well, you make an observation.
But white people also eliminated slavery in America.
No, they didn't.
Well, yeah, they did.
No, they did.
Yeah, we had a whole war.
No, they didn't. They didn't eliminate slavery.
Well,
you must don't know the 14th Amendment.
Okay,
dumbass. You didn't pay attention.
Slavery was a thing, and then slavery stopped being a thing, and the X factor in between that was a war in America.
No, it wasn't. That was over states' rights. That wasn't over slavery.
Right, states' rights to have slaves.
No. It wasn't over states' rights. That was over the states saying the federal government can't tell us anything. Had nothing to do with slaves.
Right, but slavery was kind of the biggest issue in that regard.
No, it didn't. It had nothing to do with slavery. It had states' rights. The same thing we're fighting over now. The federal government can't infringe upon no states' rights. Had nothing to do with slavery. Why? Because slavery was never abolished, except you've been duly convicted of a crime. Maybe you should read the 14th Amendment.
You really want me to do this?
I'm asking you to.
Was slavery abolished?
Slavery was abolished, except you've been duly convicted of a crime.
Yes, chattel slavery was legally abolished in most countries over the 19th and 20th centuries. I didn't even narrow it down to the U.S.
He said most countries. American slavery, the 14th Amendment abolished slavery, except what? You've been duly convicted of a crime.
It was abolished through the 13th Amendment.
Duly convicted of a crime. Go to the 14th.
Right, but I don't think that the fact that we have prisons necessarily takes away from the fact that we abolish slavery, right? I mean, prisons offer a different role in society, and every country has prisons.
So why do they have private prisons? With private investors who make money off free labor.
Because they think that private corporations are able to provide these services more efficiently.
They don't think. I would suggest you go back and read your amendments, huh?
Right. But
so you have private prisons. So why is the private industry and why is prison on the stock market?
But why are private enterprises able to perform almost every task in business more efficiently than government-owned corporations? Like, don't you think McDonald's is better fit to serve cheap burgers than if the U.S. were to like create their own burger chain? And I'm not necessarily defending private prisons. I'm just saying it's logical why they exist.
You just said how does slavery goes into the prison system? Slavery has to do with what?
No, I actually think they're two totally different things.
Free labor, right? Slavery is free labor.
Yeah.
For somebody making money. So you have the government, you have the sheriff department, you have the state who owns prisons, right? And they put people to work. You paying your dues. You pay your dues to society. Why did the private industry, private sector of business get into the prison and take it to the stock market where slave was once on the stock market?
Probably
before there were stocks, there were slaves.
It's the same reason that people choose to use UPS instead of the Postal Service.
Well, like the typical white boy. Let's go to the next question. I see how you're looking at it.
But what am I saying that's wrong? Private corporations are able to provide services more efficiently than the government.
I went to school to study law at Texas Wesleyan University. It's a reason why they put except in there. And there's a clause. It's the reason why there's a clause in accept. It's not abolished. That's why it's accept in there. So there's no reason to keep arguing with a fool that don't know what he know. He won't even read it. He's using chat GPT.
But are you in denial about the fact that slavery used to be a thing and now it's not?
No, slavery is still a thing.
Okay, but only in the context of prisons.
No. You got slavery in Arabs. You got the Arabs that selling African slaves.
I thought we were talking about America.
No. It's still in America. The niggas that work on your podcast are slaves. They work for pennies and crumbs.
Well, they get paid and they can leave at any time.
They get paid for crumbs.
They get paid and they can leave at any time.
You're their slave master.
Those are kind of the biggest factors of slavery is that you're not getting paid and you can't leave.
I wouldn't call them slaves. They're indentured servants.
No.
Yes, they're indentured servants.
Should we look up the definition of indentured servants?
Well, they're getting paid pennies.
They're not indentured. They're not making what I'm making. They're not servants. They're employees.
Them niggas still stuck in a rut.
How is No Jumper different than like a TV station or any other business that pays people for their time?
Well, I've never seen nobody go here and go up.
That's so not true.
Name one person.
For the record. You could point to somebody like Brick Baby who came on No Jumper and immediately became like one of the most well-known.
I've never seen him on anywhere other than a low-budget channel. I've never seen him get booked.
Well, now he's in prison, which is the whole thing.
Well, before then,
but he was getting tons of paid interview bookings because of his time on
I've never seen him on a major platform anywhere. Name one.
What about somebody like Crip Mac who's been able to
I've never seen him on
a year for past 5 years we've been doing content.
Joy made 6 figures out Crip Mac. Crip Mac is dumb and stupid.
Okay, if Crip Mac signed a bad deal, then it is what it is.
So let me just say it. So show me where Crip Mac have left No Jumper and springboarded. Yeah, he springboarded to Drewski and came right back down to here.
And Channel 5, big platforms like that.
We're at Channel 5.
Channel 5.
Here in LA?
Travel all over the U.S.
I hadn't seen him travel nowhere. When I look at his page and his social media page, I don't see no evidence. He's legally
not really allowed to travel.
I don't see no evidence where he's been anywhere. And and at one point in time, he was a major figure. Before he was locked up, he was a major figure.
He still is.
He should have had voice off. Man, y'all
He came out and did 1 million views on his first interview.
But did 1 million views and got what out of it? I do 1 million views daily.
Granted, you have...
I do 50 million a month.
An ability to have a sustained.
I do 50 million a month just on one platform on TikTok. I'm 4 billion. He should be like that too, but he can't sell himself. He needs somebody else to market.
Well, I'm assuming you would agree that Crip Mac maybe doesn't have the depth that you have, right?
Yeah, he is slow.
I'm not saying
and it's only so much you can do with a game.
I'm saying the variety that you provide in an average podcast is a little bit more than you provide.
It's only so much you can do with a California gangbanging who's not articulate. There's only so much you can do with him.
I think he is pretty articulate in his own way.
He won't, because he mispronounced 8 words. He stick with 5. So you can't. It's hard to sell that to it's hard to go major with that.
Well, you both probably would fall into the category of people who maybe didn't necessarily do super well in school.
I've done very well in school. I've done very well in school.
I would probably say he didn't.
What made you think Charleston didn't do good at school?
I guarantee I made the dean's list.
I feel like his intelligence might not have necessarily blossomed in the traditional educational environment.
I've been a straight A student my entire life. I went to college and never studied.
Wow.
Been on a who's who.
That's impressive.
Very academic.
No Zark Zone.
Very academically inclined. Yeah, very academically inclined. I didn't go to school almost until I was in the 6th, 7th grade. So I had a private tutor. I was taught one-on-one. So I've always excelled in class.
Your parents had money to hire a private tutor instead of sending you to school?
Yeah. My mother what were they worried about? My mother was very well financial. My granddad and grandmother owned a restaurant and a hotel long before I was born. So I come from a very financially stable family.
Damn.
I never grew up in the projects. Don't know what it's like to live in the hood. I've never seen a man come out of my bedroom. Very much like you. I'm Dr. King's first dream. I went to school with white kids.
What about suburban dudes?
Suburban, yeah. Very much suburban.
Damn, we got a lot in common.
A lot in common. Yeah, all my neighbors were white. Damn. That's why I know you so good. And you don't know us so good. You didn't ever get to live in a black neighborhood.
Who's us?
I lived in a white
You and me, we're clicked up now.
We're like real brothers.
Me and you are coming from the same place. You could have met from National New Hampshire.
I tell everybody all the time, our greatest ally and greatest friend of America is a white man like Adam.
That's a good point. Thank you.
You really are.
Actually, when you came out and you were saying why you didn't want to do content with me, because you said that you don't like white boys like me who love black people, and you prefer white dudes who are blatantly in your face racist. I do feel kind of complimented that you don't put me into that category.
No, I don't. You're the worst kind. You're the hidden racist. The one that act like you like us but really don't. That's why
put me on a lie detector test right now. You're not gonna be able to find out that I'm racist.
That's why you ain't been ate at no black people table. You would have been tasted nigga mama green.
I'm trying to get to the Rock Nation brunch. They don't want to have me.
I'm gonna get you there.
Yeah, I don't think you're going either.
No, I don't think you're no racist white boy. No, I really think
you could cut me open. No.
In all actuality, I really think you the white kid we went to school with. I would have spent the night at your house. You would have spent the night at my house. My mom would have took you to school. You just caught up into the street shit. You will not come across back to where we played basketball at. We didn't play basketball in the hood, nigga.
I was bad at basketball.
Me and you played in the front yard where we had a net. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, them niggas didn't have no net.
Oh, see, that's another way that we have in common is that we're both people that probably didn't necessarily excel physically, but we were outspoken and our minds were probably pretty advanced.
I excel physically too.
I'm looking at you and I'm confused.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, they always told you, listen, it ain't the size of the dog, it's the size of the fight.
Well, it should confuse you too, because look how fucking big I am, and I'm ass physically.
I saw plenty big motherfuckers like you that was weak to me.
There ain't nothing weak about the 22 straight.
I watched you run in the ring from punches that you didn't want to take.
Yep.
I ain't never dodged no punch. It was a play. You wouldn't take one punch though. I was disappointed.
They said it couldn't have been no play out of it.
I really thought you were scared. That's why I came and hugged you. I really thought you were scared. I saw you flinching, and that was a big nigga.
Right.
That was a big nigga.
That was part of the play.
No, I watched you. That's why I ran and hugged your motherfucking nigga. I looked you up. You didn't want to take down motherfucking punch.
Yeah, you came up to me right after the fight and you said, hey, I got nothing but respect for you.
Yeah, I did.
And I was like, well, shit, I lost the fight, but at least I got Charleston White's respect. 3 days later, you're on the internet talking shit about me.
You know why?
Why?
I thought we had everything hashed out.
And because I took Sean Cotton's side.
Yeah.
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 But I felt like he was in the right, and you did end up going back to him, which to me kind of validates that.
I never quit him.
You quit publicly during an interview. I mean, you said you did.
You stupid motherfucker didn't know that.
Literally said into a camera.
This is my last interview for what? That year, dumb motherfuckers.
Did you say that?
Me and Sean played on y'all. We were still talking.
Me and Sean did a whole fucking
He played on you too, dumb motherfucker.
Wait, you're telling me this was a play?
That was a play.
Oh, what the fuck, Sean?
Me and Sean been talking the whole time.
Man, I took your eyeball out.
Me and Sean played on y'all the whole time.
Sean, man.
He white man. Come on, my nigga. Listen.
I'm never trusting a Texas dude again.
Listen. See, man, I get y'all so caught up, man. That's why it's been almost 7 years of me doing this, because it's too easy to play on the camera. Tell them what they want to hear. Today, I don't like this. Tomorrow, I like it. Today, I'm mad at this. Nigga, I sit back and think of shit. So guess what? I knew what he was doing. He was trying to set up a Philly and Texas thing because them Philly niggas putting the pressure on him. So what I did, I spent on him.
Who's from Philly?
I ain't gonna say his name, but I knew what he was doing. He was trying to make a play for his hometown Philly.
Oh, Skino.
He was trying. So what I did, I spent on him. I spent on him because I got my agency saying, hey, man, we got a brand deal on the table. Watch out on this here. So I went on there and said, man, I'm going to play for the brand deal. Played mad like I was on Sean Cotton. And nigga, right after we got the money, I said, then got to see you next year. That was the end of the year.
Sean seemed pretty sincere in having his feelings hurt by you turning on him.
I seemed sincere in that interview.
It was a motherfucker.
He with me as I'm talking
I probably
to him.
seemed pretty sincere in that boxing match.
You did. But listen, he with me while I'm talking to Sean. 607 Mark.
Your newest booty goon.
Well, this is what I realized. They pit us against each other.
You and Unc? Or
you and all white platforms. That's why you get your gangbanging niggas to talk over this set. You get this. So you make content on.
You're acting like there's so many white platforms. Me and Vlad might be it for the duration of this culture existing.
Do you hear the arrogance of this?
Who's the other white boys that are making any kind of moves in the media space?
But his Neon. Man, I can go with a whole
Indian.
Clav. I can go with a whole bunch of
Clav ain't interviewing rappers.
Man, what? Man, you crazy in the motherfucker.
He went to the club with Blueface.
Man, nigga, so let me say it. So you and Vlad ain't the only two white boys that got this thing on.
Well, who else is doing interviews
I can go name a whole bunch of white boys. But let me just say,
I mean, you know, you got to respect Trap, but he ain't doing interviews.
He's not doing interviews. It's a different thing.
White media platform live and make money off pitting niggas together. That's why your platform will go get a gangbanging nigga, and y'all ain't never done a car wash together. Y'all ain't never done a backpack school supply. Y'all ain't never done nothing together, but came up for fault. Get this nigga hurt. This nigga car get robbed. All y'all done. So what I did, I sit back and said, nigga, that's the formula. This is why they won't never get a Say Cheese TV, a Charleston White, a DJ Academy. They won't get all the black people together and let us work together. So what I did, I bagged back before the end of the year. Before I did the Say Cheese TV interview, I went and made up with everybody black I ever had a beef with.
Well, it seems like you're making up with everybody white, too, because me and Vlad both got our beef squashed over the last couple of weeks, too, right?
Well, y'all need me, so y'all had to come back and fuck with me. But y'all was left out the picture just before I came back with y'all.
I mean, me and Vlad are both doing pretty good, right?
I intentionally went and got with every black person I ever had beef with and put them in a position and mend the beef.
Isn't that kind of like the definition of racism?
Yeah. It is. So what I did, I created because when me and him was into it, when I was into it with 607 Monk, I was into it with Woody, and it was somebody else. I had a producer come to me, and just during the Thug and them trial, they wanted to do a documentary on snitching in hip hop. And this was right during the end of Thug and them trial. This bitch would have went crazy, but because of my arrogance, my ego, and my dislike for some men I had never met before, nigga, I lost 6 figures. I said, fuck that nigga. I ain't doing shit with that nigga. Him, 607, man, nigga said, he go fuck me. Man, fuck. Nigga, I lost money like a motherfucker. And I did it with arrogance. So then Charlie Kirk died. So I wanted to prove a point to black people that they cowards, that I'm the only nigga in America that will ever spit on Charlie Kirk's name. And I spit on his name, his daughter, his wife, and lost everything. They canceled my tour. And boy, I was scratching my head saying, boy, I think I done fucked up. Boy, they done cut the lights out on me. So then I went back and mended relationship because I said, shit, nigga, I got to try to create some new content. Say, what's up, Woody? I see you want to do comedy. Put Woody on stage. I forgot what this nigga did to make me really reach out to him and be like, say, nigga, you really a real nigga. So it made me reshift my mind when it looked like I had lost what I had built from arrogance, nigga having dislike and disdain for some guys who I've been watching, didn't have no vision watching, and don't even know. So, nigga, that put me into a different perspective and started saying, nigga, you turned down a business decision based on your feelings. I'll never do that again.
Yeah.
I never do that again. So that made me I had to rebrand.
But how do you separate your feelings from your actual principles?
Because I don't have no actual principles online. I don't wake up with no principles online.
You don't have any like beliefs.
I say fuck right? God, no. Because in my mind, y'all think this real and I'm just creating content.
Right.
Y'all think this is real. So I have no principles when acting and entertaining comes into play. No principles. You do porn. What principles do you have?
Doing porn.
You let a man fuck your wife. What principles? So I have no principles.
But
like
that
you
doesn't violate my principles.
But it might violate your children's principles one day. See what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It's none of y'all business whether I got principles or not. So fuck your baby, fuck your dead mama, fuck your dead. So I have no principles. I'm here to do what? Provoke thought, evoke emotions. Why? That's what entertaining is all about.
But okay, I feel like a lot of this is performative, right?
Nobody
really thinks that you're actually going to sue Young Thug.
Well, I wasn't for real. I'm telling y'all, it wasn't for real.
Okay.
He didn't have a gun. So why would I go lie and say he had a gun? I lied and told y'all he had a gun.
Didn't they tell you basically like we
No, they didn't.
or something?
No, they didn't.
We step on shit.
He whispered it. We step on shit.
Right.
And he whispered it. We step
They
on
do. There was a whole trial.
shit. Yeah, but they don't know. What'd he do?
He beat it by the skin of his teeth.
What'd he do? He didn't beat it. He copped out and his buddies beat it.
But if I got homies that kill people for me, I still step on shit.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Guys
so
no.
they're not there to step on shit.
He knows, but
They're not there to step on shit. So why you telling me we step on shit?
because we collectively as an organization.
Woody is retired.
Does the United States kill people?
No.
Donald Trump kills people.
The military kills people.
He doesn't do it himself.
The military does.
Yeah, Donald Trump's military. My hitters are my military.
Well, that's what you think, because you think these niggas will do that for you. But
well, I actually don't do any of this, but if I did. You know?
Well, do what I'm saying. You can't say we. And
Woody was Young Thug's military.
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woody was a motherfucking car thief, man.
And I disrespected Woody and got in the car with him. I said, fuck his mama, fuck his baby, and went and we apologized. I got in the car with him, went to his hood and faced his family. Man, you talked about and I ain't had nobody with me.
Last time I interviewed Woody, he was very, very upset with you.
So?
I know you guys patched that up at some point.
Well, we go back and forth. Right now, we forward. Yeah, we ain't back together.
Right.
Yeah, all these niggas like that. Why? Because we really ain't done nothing to each other.
What do you see in 607 Unk that you don't see in Crip Mac?
607 Monk, Crip Mac.
Zesty voodoo guy.
No. This where I seen him. He playing on y'all like me. At first, I thought he was gay. I thought he was for real. But I had to sit back and watch that nigga. And I didn't want to watch him. And as I was watching him, I'm saying, man, that nigga bullshitting like you, nigga. Matter of fact, he done took a few plays out your playbook, nigga. So I reached out to that nigga. Say, nigga, what's up? Woo. And me and him don't do number talk business. We don't hang as friends. We do number business together. And I watch him and I study him. He might be one of the most intelligent men on camera right now. He playing on y'all. Nigga playing on y'all. That nigga quiet in person. He kind of shy. That nigga playing on y'all.
Don't sleep in the bed.
He don't sleep in the bed?
No.
He slept on the ground right here.
He barely eat. Man, that nigga, he a healthy eater. Nah, man, that nigga, he playing on y'all. Man, he don't eat gluten.
Man, when we go places, nigga, when we go out to eat, he never get food at the restaurant.
I know. He got furious with me because we didn't have any food he could eat here the whole time, but he never actually asked us for any food. He go to the
grocery store, buy his shit. And
he kind, he humble. I've never seen him.
Mental disorder.
I never seen him get angry. I caused a ride one time. This no bullshit. I started a ride one time at one of my shows here recently. Nigga, the SWAT team had to come save us. And nigga, this bitch finna go down.
How'd you start a riot?
Saying fuck you niggas and fuck that bitch. Yeah, arguing with the crowd.
Right.
He's about peace. And he draw peace. His energy is peaceful.
Right.
Yeah, he playing on y'all. I thought he was crazy. I thought he was and he fuck with hoes.
When she was finna go down, he started praying.
He started praying. That nigga nigga sat in the middle stage. And that nigga fuck with bitches. I'm out and caught him on the phone. Man. I seen it. Really? I seen it with my own eyes.
Really? Because we haven't seen it.
Say, man, I done seen a nigga macking, checking. Say, I think he pimping.
I don't know if he's got it in him, but
I done heard.
We was somewhere one night. A girl tried to holler at him. She was fine as a motherfucker. He turned her down. I said, "Why you turn her down, 6-0?" He said, "She was too perfect."
Say, man, he done been to the strip club with me. He had them leg crawl, man. See them whole pull up on him. No. The niggas, See, y'all, most pimps will come off gay.
Right. Well, we did a 24-hour stream with him, and I really started to lose my temper with him because we were talking about topics, and then he would just interject and just do this random psycho babble. Like, we're talking about girls, we're talking about relationships, and he all of a sudden is like, y'all have sex with women because y'all don't respect them. I haven't had sex for the past 2 years because I really respect women.
He ain't lying.
He's lying if he thinks it's respectful to women to not have sex with them.
He ain't lying.
Women want to have sex also.
But the ones you respect, you don't fuck. Your mother, your cousin,
they're related to you.
Man, the women you respect, you don't put your dick in.
The reason why you don't fuck your mom isn't because you have respect for her. It's because she's your mom.
Man, Miss Shirley and them, you got respect for her. You don't look at them sex. Women, you don't do that to
women that you're attracted to that are single, that could potentially be in a consensual relationship with you.
Let her make you mad.
It's not a sign of disrespect to have sex. sex.
Let her make you mad. You're disrespected. You only have respect for her because you want to fuck her. But when you fuck her, you lose respect.
But you
All
can want to fuck her and still be mad at her and disrespect her.
No.
Two things.
Women you respect,
Coexist.
you will not fuck. I promise.
No, I respect all kinds of women and
You
have
love
sex
them.
with them.
You're just what you're saying now, because I'm telling you,
I
Adam,
love them too.
bitch, you wait now. The way you do them, you wouldn't respect them. You wouldn't do them like that.
No, I respect them so much that I'm gonna nut on their face
They don't
and
want that.
film it and sell it to the world.
They don't want that.
You would be surprised.
You're degrading them.
I wish you were there
You're a
to see
horrible
me
guy.
nutting on these faces because these women get a lot of joy out of that. You should see them. They whip out their own phone. They don't even want to clean the cum off. They taking pictures, selfies. Adam, come
You're
here.
lying, motherfucker. That's today you lying. Those are disgruntled employees.
No. That's real shit. They love it.
You don't have potlucks.
You ain't never painted a face if you think that they don't like it.
I don't like oral.
You don't like.
I don't like oral.
See, you and Ong, you're kindred spirits because you're both deeply disturbed.
I fuck like Mister. You ain't see Mister get his dick sucked in the color purple, did you?
I want my dick
I haven't
sucked.
seen it.
I want a hump and pump.
No, I haven't seen the color.
Yeah. I want submission. Don't hold submit. No, they submit when you knocking that transmission loose.
You be hitting transmissions?
I knocked that motherfucker loose.
Man, break the motor mount.
She had the motor knocking.
Wow, I'm surprised you admit That's the bussy?
Man, you know what? When that motherfucker go to blowing out, he ain't been there. He don't know. You don't know.
I never hit a trans.
No, that ain't no trans. That's when that large thing. Yo, it done it with Leonard.
What?
He made it.
Did he?
He hit that air pocket.
Send me that footage.
Man, you were there.
I need to hear that.
Man,
I was not there. What are you talking about?
He made that air pocket.
What are you talking about?
They called it queef.
Send me the footage. I want to hear that queef.
Man,
I told her, no queefing.
Say, what's that boy name got Leonard?
No queefing. Jason Love.
Jason.
Yeah, Jason Love.
The Love Dog.
I watched the whole video. I watched the whole video.
How was that?
Boy, he slow pushed it up and I made it about.
I told her no queefing. My one rule.
Yeah, that's my top 3 poems. Watching her squiggle and squirm.
Oh, I appreciate that.
I ain't even watching shit. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, shit. What?
Yeah, we gonna watch them.
Biggest OnlyFans scene of all time. Most money ever earned from a porn scene ever. That's my baby.
I hate that, man.
Yeah. Hey, you know, Adam,
you said it's your favorite.
Hey, I tell niggas in my hood because of that you a cold player.
Yeah, no, he ain't no player.
Yeah,
He been treating Leonard bad ever since.
What are you talking about? That's my baby. We going on a date right after this.
Nah, he been mean to her. He ain't been his kind.
To her?
You don't know. You went last time you brought a rose and took her on a date. Since that boy put that dick in her.
I just ordered flowers for Mother's Day yesterday.
That's Mother's Day. I'm saying regular. You see what I'm talking about?
Probably like 2 weeks ago, I got her flowers.
When was Mother's Day?
It's coming up on Sunday.
I was finna say, God damn,
you better get 1-800-flowers.com.
I saw, man. She was the only one supporting you in the ring.
She was supporting me, but I had many people supporting me. My boxing trainer, Remo.
Did you get some pussy?
Remo.
Did you get some pussy after that fight?
I fuck Remo, the only one I fuck with up, bro.
For real?
And that nigga back there with the afro, the Chinese nigga with the afro.
He's not Chinese.
Oh, I forgot.
What about Josh? The nigga that paid you. What about Josh? The nigga that paid you.
Josh didn't pay me. Adam did.
Josh operated the Cash App.
Shout out to Josh. Yeah, fuck out. Yeah, fuck out.
He's actually Jewish.
That's all. I love him even more.
He's Jewish and he loves Mexican women.
I love him even more. My nigga, boy, yeah.
I don't know if he's gone black, so he hasn't even had an opportunity to come
That's
back.
How he my nigga. Now, don't go black. They go taint you and ruin you.
Oh, yeah?
Stay over there with them Chicos.
Damn. You think I should leave my wife, my Armenian wife, for a black woman?
No. Nigga, the Armenian been the best thing in America since the Kardashians.
Oh,
nigga,
thank you. We appreciate that. Yeah.
Nigga, but she can't fix you like the Kardashians fix niggas.
What? They destroy men.
No, they don't. They make men better. Look at Odom done got better.
Yeah, look at Lamar Odom.
He's doing better now.
Look at Tiger. They destroy black men.
No, they didn't destroy them. They got their life right now. What's that other nigga, Reggie? The nigga run the ball.
Oh, Reggie Bush?
Yeah, remember Carter Kim had him.
Lamar Odom had like 16 strokes.
That's all right. Nigga, look at him now, though.
Yeah, he's doing a documentary where he's talking about having 16 strokes.
But he done got his life together now. His life is set right, and he man now all the Kardashian nigga.
When I did an interview with him, he was basically like trying to pitch a show in which him and the trans Kardashian, what's her name, Caitlyn, that they would be doing a show where they would talk about sports together. And it never came out, which makes me feel like Lamar Odom doesn't necessarily have like opportunities dropping into his lap.
Sure he do. I just talked to him the other day, man. Everybody get a bounce back.
Yeah, but if he's doing an interview tour to try to get a podcast picked up,
that was then.
Like 6 months ago.
Me and him finna do one together.
I like that. I know he's a great guy.
Yeah, me and him finna do one together. So he told me to keep it on the low, but I done let it out the bag.
You're gonna do a consistent podcast together.
Yeah, I would do one.
But is that gonna be hard for you because you're traveling around the country?
Yeah, it's gonna be hard, but I would do one with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would come in monthly, fly in monthly, probably do 3 shows and then shoot out.
Yeah, let's do it.
But we gotta have some substance. We gotta talk fatherhood. Do you help with the kids?
Help massively.
What is like when you go drop the kids off at daycare?
There's like a line that I get to drive through where I can drop her off with the kids.
Do the other moms try to fuck you when they see you?
That has not happened yet.
Yeah, that means you ain't got good porn video.
I feel like you might be underestimating how the sanctity is of the sort of upper class valley preschool private school world.
Women flirt with their eyes, not with conversation. They make eye contact with you. Look at you.
I mean, I'm not really trying to fuck them anyway. So
okay.
The porn thing has kind of taken my standards up a little bit.
Okay, I get that.
Average mom, not necessarily like hitting what I'm looking for.
That was Usher's thing.
I want some huge BBL ass in my face.
So do you fuck women outside of your wife?
Only on camera.
Only on camera.
Lying motherfucker. He blinked 3 times.
You think I'm running around?
He lying.
I ain't running around.
He blinked 3 times before he answered that motherfucker.
I am not
he ain't blinked that many
Lena's
times.
there every time you hit another woman.
What'd she think?
No, is she there?
No. Because I do porn without her as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want to do soft porn.
Where you don't even get your dick hard?
Up under the covers.
You just rub the limp dick on?
Halle Berry and the boy in Monster Ball.
I want to do the hard shit.
No, not me.
You want to do the gangbang? Because that's how they get you into the game. You got to do some gangbangs.
What? Like,
soft porn.
We fuck a bitch together?
Well, in general, like, say they've got 6 professional male porn stars. If they want to try a dude out, they'll put him in that group. Yeah, but if you can't fuck in front of a bunch of other dudes, then they look at you like you're not going to be able to fuck, period.
So it's an initiation into the porn?
That's a way they might give somebody a shot who hasn't really had a chance yet in the game.
What about if you are already known for fucking bitches?
That ain't good enough.
I mean, you got to be able to do it on camera. Everybody can fuck. Most people can't fuck on camera.
Yeah.
The camera, the production staff.
What if you already got a resume, some shit on your phone?
You have a different kind of resume. They don't care about that.
Nigga, you ain't got no nigga up on your nuts with that camera looking. Say, cut.
Hell no.
Put it out. Say,
hell no.
Yeah, he got to say, just stay right there. You ain't had that, nigga.
I got the camera, nigga.
That's what I'm talking about. It ain't like that.
Hey, now we got people who are filming with the meta glasses so they can get all up in there and be getting a little smell going.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try that. With the metal glasses, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, that's
matter of fact. What the motherfucking metal glasses that you got when we was in
I lost.
You lost.
You lost.
I got soft porn.
All right, that's $500 I ever spent.
I want to get in soft porn up under the covers, and I'm just stroking with the covers. You watching.
So you want to just masturbate on camera?
Soft porn with a woman on there, nigga, like we fucking, but yeah, like the movie.
Oh, like Amish porn.
So the soap opera.
You have to just assume what they're doing.
Soap opera's fucking, but you seeing the moves though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see.
Well, you said that you have a big dick, right? Uh-oh.
That's that coffee.
I'm hung.
Flacco said he got 10 inches and thick.
Hey, Flacco.
Most retarded niggas I've heard of,
You think Flacco retarded?
The Tossawhite, Flacco knew Tossawhite. They're speech impediment.
Yeah, you got a little
Flacco
stutter.
my partner though. Flacco.
Yeah,
He got to work on it.
He grew on me.
Yeah.
Flacco grew on me.
Okay.
Once I realized, I seen Flacco hold his own in here.
Yeah.
As being an upright motherfucker, I tell.
Well, your boy 16 did spit in his face.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy 16.
He spit back, but it was kind of a dry spit.
Me and 16 was in the car together the other night. Yeah,
I fight my nigga too. I love that little motherfucker. I tried to put him in jail one time. Yeah, he came to Texas with some charges on him. And I got mad at him because I thought he was using the title to put me down.
You talking about 16?
Yeah, I tried to put the sheriff on his ass, Sheriff Bill Weber.
Wait, what? Did he do jail time or?
I tried to get him. I tried to get his motherfucking ass. I think he ended up beating them charges. Yeah, I had to show the sheriff like we got a gangbanger coming down from Chicago trying to bring, and that's when King Von was at the height of his, So I really tried to get him because we had an argument over an interview.
Flacco allegedly lives in Texas.
I would like to kick it with Flacco. I would go get Flacco almost got me here.
Flacco just hit me the other day.
Before Wack 100 told me to give you a shot, Flacco was one of the motherfuckers you didn't have a clue almost convinced me to come here.
I didn't even tell Wack that we were doing this because I was afraid that he was going to try to intervene in some way.
He was.
Yeah,
he was.
For sure. He would try to.
And he would go take the credit. He would go take the credit.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, well, because he did. He told me, man, don't do my nigga like that, man. He one my mama boy. And secretly, me and Wack really fuck with each other.
Yeah, I could tell you guys did that episode together, and you didn't give him any pushback at all. I was looking for a war.
I tried to.
It was chill.
Yeah, no, he tried to get me there, but what I realized, Wack will hype me up and leave me on stage by myself. I need him up. Yeah, he'll have me looking like a fool. And because he'll leave. He done that before. So he'll say something and rile me up and then go silent where I can't go back and forward with him. So I said, I didn't want to ever do me like that again because he's very calculated.
Well, what he said is that when you guys did the episode together, that basically like you were waiting for him to get the cameras turned on. So you ended up talking for like hours before the podcast. So then when you finally started recording, you just like didn't really have anything left to argue about.
Well, we had already made up. So that's like when Pacquiao and Mayweather finally fought.
Right.
Man, this ain't gonna be what you thought it was.
Did you want to fight him again when you saw the video of him with his dick out in the car?
I ain't see that one.
Wait, what?
I ain't see that one. I seen him with his ass in the air and his toes pointed to the ground.
That's a classic, yeah.
Yeah. I had that as a screensaver.
Okay.
I caught him with his dick in the dirt.
But
censored or explicit?
But to his credit, a woman took the
so
photo.
That's why I didn't trip. Yeah, that's why I didn't trip. Yeah. But no. So the Danza interview with Wack, the AC wasn't working, middle of the summer.
Oof.
So man, it was hot in the motherfucker. And they wouldn't let us go there. But it was one time, when he was saying something, you a lineman, you got me fucked up. And I saw what he was doing.
What?
Me and Wack play chess with each other until now.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was winding me up, nigga, to make me look out unruly, obnoxious, confrontational, and then he level-headed.
Right. My theory was that you smoked a bunch of weed prior to the podcast, and weed will kind of take that anger
No. I was on bond at the time for them animal cruelties charging an aggravated assault, so I couldn't smoke weed. I was on bond at the time.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Still do that in Texas?
What? They put you on bond probation.
Out here, no matter what kind of probation you're on, you should still smoke weed, I'm pretty sure.
It's recreational here. Yeah. It's still illegal in Texas. So by the time me and Wack sat down, I was already fond of him. I had already developed at least 2 years, by this time, at least 2 years of admiration.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it was hard to, I cussed him out when he tried to defend Thug. Wack, yo, bitch, nigga, you fucking bitch ass nigga. Yeah, Wack, ho up. I cussed him out. Nigga, why you cuss me out? Nigga, I need to get back in the algorithm.
You think he defended Thug about the snitching allegations?
Yeah, he did. He moved the goalpost for him. So what I did, I had an interview coming with Big Banks. That the Atlanta Police Department was a little nervous about. So what I did, I jumped online, cussed out Thug. Wack video had just came out. I threw him in there. And what ended up happening, I told him, nigga, I'm gonna shame Thug, nigga. When I go do that Big Banks interview, and shout out to Big Banks. He let Thug cancel my interview, and that's when Thug did the Big Banks interview. I was scheduled for that.
Wow. So everybody be doing negotiations like that the same way that Boosie had Vlad not doing interviews with you.
Yeah,
Big Bank got a similar play from Thug. That's funny.
Nigga, so Thug kind of, I was booked. So Banks sent me a little money, for having me come to Atlanta. Rescheduled the interview, but
because it did feel like he did that interview in a hurry.
It did. It was.
But he was like under fire at the time, so it still felt like it made sense.
Well, this is why I was in a hurry. Because Atlanta Police, so when I made the video, I made a video so them banks say, nigga, Atlanta Police Department think you go set me up, nigga, because Thug had just beat the case.
So you're running your interviews by the police department?
In Atlanta.
What the fuck?
Man, shout out to my nigga Dabney, man, Ty, and I actually know the people that's involved in the officers who arrested them nigga. They got the case file on it. So a lot of information I got, came from the retired officers.
But they didn't think that Big Bank was the type of person that was going to do something like that.
Well, they thought maybe some of Thug and them people would come there.
But they'll give you advice over the phone, but they're not going to like roll with you to make sure nothing happens. No, they did pull up.
Yeah, so that's why Banks had called me.
They did this just out the goodness of their heart, or that you paid for a police escort? Because I've looked it up. Police escort not that expensive.
You can't pay. I don't pay Atlanta. So I actually got Atlanta police officer friends. Okay. I actually got friends that's FBI agents, Secret Service, I'm not a criminal, so they can't. So I take pictures with them. I go through the police department. When I was out on bond, I couldn't do it. But once I beat the charges, nigga, I'm not classified or considered criminal. I don't have a criminal history where a police officer. We were just in San Diego, nigga. I took a whole photo op with the California State Troopers
at the barbecue spot.
So
we bought their lunch.
Yeah, so I have great relationship with law enforcement friends. I have a great relationship with the Fulton County Prosecutor's Office. Nigga, I done talked to and I done put some Atlanta niggas in jail.
Right.
For making online threats.
Right. I mean, I've heard both. I've heard that the police in general, especially in Texas, hate you, and I've heard that they're huge fans of you.
Well, the Fort Worth Police Department hates me.
Okay.
Because there's a dirty police officer who I rescued a sex trafficking victim from this nigga house who this dirty police officer was involved with.
What? How'd you rescue?
Well, I went to the strip club and she told me where she was, and I know the nigga. And so what I did, I contacted a retired United States Department of Homeland Security human trafficking officer by the name of Agent Keith Owens. So I used to partner with Traffic 911, which is a trafficking organization that rescues women. I used to teach trainings at the United States Department of Homeland Security Human Trafficking Division at Eastfield Police Training Academy in Mesquite College. I used to teach that every year. I used to partner and teach human trafficking presentations at the law school at Texas Western. So yeah, nigga, so I did this. So I'm connected to being the rescue ladies who've been sex trafficked. I know a lot of niggas in my city that, that was sex trafficked. So I would target them niggas. A nigga named Mac Henry. So I go in the club one day, see this little chick. So anytime I go into a strip club, if I see a bad little old bitch, and I say, man, you want something to drink? And she said, no, I don't want to drink. She, you smoke? No, I don't smoke. Bitch, you in here sober? Can't too many hoes do this sober. Yeah, bitch, you got so.
That's a real hustler.
Man, that ain't no real hustler. Man, bitch, at some point, you got to give in because you seeing the ugliest. At some point, you're going to give in to something.
But right? If you're really just there to get as much money as you could possibly get, you should also not be spending money on getting fucked up, right?
Well, you get fucked up before you go, right? But
why? What if you just don't like getting fucked up?
Nah, man, I know this shit. I'm watching the bitch not get no money. So she ain't just, I'm watching. So when she tell me the story, let me just say this. There's red flags and signs that anybody with my knowledge on human trafficking and sex trafficking can look at a young lady and can tell. That's why you're getting caught for it. You may think, okay, you cannot do this and do this every day with a natural